Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Retro and Rare podcast episode for Torrential Tuesday. You let me know there's some weather coming in. I thought maybe torrential downpour. What is the weather report? Partly cloudy with a chance of showers?
We got thunderstorms may form in the next 60 minutes.
That's what I'm talking about. So we may have a rainy show. Usually when it rains during the show, it's great. It's only done that once, to my recollection. Anyway, it's Tuesday. We're back Tuesday. Another weird day. We kind of fucking up the schedule of the show. We're going to blame that on... Who should we blame that on? We'll blame it on... Oh, the girlfriend got back from Italy. We'll just blame it on that.
Oh, okay.
Had to pick her up. It was the whole thing. Her fault. Easy scapegoat. She's not here to defend herself. We get away with it. And the fans just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I might have to hear about it later. It's worth it. Even though I want to just say you fucked it up. It was more or less my fault. I gave you a day off last week. Yeah. We don't want to fall off the train here, though. We were on the consistency train. We don't want to fall off. So.
We're still giving people shows, though.
Yeah. No matter what, through trials and tribulations of this tough life that you and I both lived, Doyle, we're still here to maintain for the people. They don't give a fuck. They just want to watch the damn show. They don't care what we're going through. It doesn't matter. So we're back. It's Tuesday, Torrential Tuesday. I don't know if it's going to rain during the show. Like I said, if it does, great. If not, I don't know. Whatever. It's not going to make a difference. Got topic suggestions from the other day. So we're using this. I did it on Sunday. Said we're going to do a show Monday. Got fucked up. It's Tuesday. We're here. We're here. Anything exciting happened to you over the weekend before we start the show?
I'm watching the NBA playoffs. And then I got the Star Fox shirt.
Yo, you in the Star Fox shirt. It's a great shirt. It's a good shirt. It is dead stock.
You want me to pan to it?
No. If you want to go get it, go get it.
Go get it?
Go ahead.
I thought we were.
Then just go ahead. No, fuck it. Because you had to bring it up. Go get it. Let's bring it in. It's a nice shirt. Go ahead. Yep. You can walk down the long corridor. Doyle bought this on eBay. Was it eBay? Okay. Now you paid $100 for this, which it is a good price. So here we go.
People might like it.
It's nice. The back is where it's at, though. Back shots all day.
Oh, do I want me to zoom in? Yeah.
No, don't touch it.
Oh, what? Jason Derulo?
I heard something out there. Is someone playing music? Anyway, here's your fucking Star Fox shirt. It's still got fucking... How do you say dog hair? Pelo? That's something right here. Here's your shirt. $100 shirt. Oh, I threw it at the camera. My bad. Sorry, man. Just leave it there for the show. It's not a big deal. It's a $100 T-shirt. It's now on the floor.
You scumbag.
It's all right. Well, you had to be prepared. You didn't have a plan to get it away from me. So, don't fucking... You're touching the camera, bro. Anyway, nice shirt. Now, okay, I know. That's the second one you bought, Doyle. Am I right?
Yeah, but the other one said it was a large and it fit like a medium. I don't get it.
Because it's a 28-year-old, 30-something-year-old shirt. It's probably been washed. Now, that one's brand new. I told you got to check for dry rot, and you don't know what dry rot is, and you're going to
That's what I'm saying. The people want to know about all these things, and you just like don't want to even talk about it.
Because I'm writing a book that will soon be published on Amazon that's going to go New York Times bestseller, and it's going to be tips and tricks of the vintage world, and I can't give away the secrets for free. The game is to be sold, not told. I learned that from my great-uncle, Bishop Don Magic Juan. You know who that guy is, the pimp guy? I was heavily influenced by him in the late 90s, early 2000s. He had the goblet. I used to rock a goblet at parties. People have seen me at Long Island house parties with a goblet full of beer and a mink coat at some point. It happened. There's picture proof. Okay, so that was your weekend. NBA playoffs, and you bought a Star Fox shirt. How do you feel about the playoffs? You excited about Trae Young? Are you excited about Antetokounmpo? I finally got that guy's name right.
Yeah, I want him to go all the way.
Who?
Your boy.
Giannis?
The Greek freak.
Yeah. I like him better than Trae Young. I don't like Trae Young. He's a scumbag. He just seems like a really bad person in general.
But you guys spit on him.
Well, I didn't say I didn't spit on him. It was a Knicks fan, right? Yeah, of course it was. Fucking New York. What are you doing over here? Okay. Anything else you would like to tell the people before we get into some topics?
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, the Star Fox shirt was... I wanted to talk about it, but you know...
What do you want to talk about, though? Tell me what you want to talk about. It says Super FX. That's the chip that they used to enhance gaming back in...
Well, I want to make sure it's real, though.
It is real. It's got the Haynes, I think it's a heavyweight tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's legit, man. It's single stitch. Very nice. It's a nice shirt. I mean, it's nice.
You found one too, right? Ocean Bay?
Yeah, I found the Biggie shirts. That was crazy. 2 Biggie shirts and then like a Black Heritage Month like celebration. I forget what the company is, but yeah, they're vintage dead stock. Like they're pretty dope shirts. And the fact that I found 2 dead stock Biggie shirts at that thrift store. Now they're not the same Biggie shirts as like the rap tees from the '90s. With the gray. This one is a little later. I'm gonna say late '90s, early 2000s. Ocean Bay. Tag on it. Cool. It's a cool shirt, bro. For $1, I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah, it looks pretty good too.
What movie is that from? RoboCop, 1989. I might have just said the wrong year, trying to act slick and saying it fast like I really knew. I don't know. RoboCop 89. I believe it might have been 87.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Do a fact check on me. RoboCop. RoboCop, great movie. Very, very intense. You know that scene in the beginning, like when Murphy goes back to the house.
1987, eh?
Boom! I'm nice with it. I'm so nice with it that I caught myself saying 89. Didn't sound right. Went back to the memory bank. Did some calculations. 87.
I didn't know that was the 70s show's father, right?
I'm very good with calculations. What is that? Who said that?
That's your boy Batman.
Yes, Dark Knight. Like I said, I'm very good with calculations. So anyway, RoboCop, I was saying that, remember the point in the movie when he goes back to like his old home and he starts having flashbacks? His wife and the kids were at the table. That shit was intense. Anyway, I'll buy that for $1. That was on that like TV ad in the movie. I think it was like Fast Eddie or something like that. Fast Eddie also reminds me of, and by the way, obviously another random show because I'm just jumping around. Short Circuit. I think Fast Eddie was in Short Circuit. That's Johnny Five. Come on, bro.
I thought that was a movie.
Yeah, but Fast Eddie, the commercial for Fast Eddie was in the movie Short Circuit, and then Johnny Five in the middle of the street started imitating him. I got this. Whatever he said. Come on now, we got deals. We got wheels and deals. And he starts spinning in a circle. Almost nothing makes me happier than watching Short Circuit. And then the second one, that's the one with the Los Locos kick your ass, right? Is that it? Los Locos kick your face. Los Locos kick your ass into outer space.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm the king of the obscure movie, references.
Is that's the same robot as the NES robot, right?
That's not Rob the Robot. Johnny Five is not Rob the Robot, bro. 2 different people. They look like they might be from the same family because they got the same kind of vibe with the big eyes and the. But you're not fucking with Johnny Five. You ever watch Johnny Five try to read a book? That's me. I only read like. Well, I got to be careful. I wouldn't advise you to read a legal document that way and sign your name. But when I read, I skim through. I just look for keywords. Yeah, that's how I read. Johnny Five reads fast, and then when I'm done reading, I say need more input. Like Johnny. Shout out that Indian guy too. I always liked that guy in that movie. He was really good. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, we're out of the way with the just randomness. If you'd like to give me a topic, thank you guys for sending in some topic suggestions. We're a day late with them, but better late than never. Go ahead.
All right, so it says Loop 94. Should we get a makeover series for Doyle's dressing style?
Yes.
What does he mean?
He means you don't know how to dress and you're a grown man and you dress like you're 11 and you're going to go to the park and play basketball. And I sold you those Jordans. Those are Sons of Mars. And I sold those to you brand new dead stock for $70, which they were $200 shoes, at least how many years ago? 7? At least 7 years ago.
And they're still working.
And you're wearing the living fuck out of them. I guess I respect you wearing them like that, Doyle, but they're pretty beat up.
I don't got Gucci chancletas like you, though.
Yeah, I know. Leave my Gucci chancletas alone, okay? But anyway, so the guy wants... listen, we really need to step up your fashion game. Now, yeah, I know. But Doyle, stop wearing fucking jersey shorts that are 4XL. You look like fucking Soulja Boy in 01. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? By the way, Soulja Boy and Bow Wow had a versus. I'm sure you watched that. I didn't really care. I mean, I guess I respect them. I don't fucking know. I don't even know what to say. I don't care about their music particularly. They did sell a lot of records. They did have a lot of fame. I don't need to see a versus of them. The versus thing is kind of played out. Have you watched any of the verses?
No.
And I'm sure everyone has to know what versus is by this point. Swiss Beats and Timberland. You know how it started, right? It started with Swiss Beats and Timberland having like a battle of the beats together. And then they said, yo, what if we get mad like legendary artists to do this? Because it was really because of quarantine that it happened. But, you know, they've had the DJ Premier versus RZA. You know, they've had like DMX was on there with Snoop Dogg. There's been a bunch of good ones. I think Red and Method Man, they just did some fucking, yeah, but it was just, what happens is instead of going against each other, they'll be like, no, this is just a celebration. Like I think Nelly and Ludacris did one, which was weird. I don't know. Sometimes what you get to see when you see that is like the weirdness of those artists, because then they're just being themselves for a little while, and it's like you don't see the superstar, you just see the person. They're cool. I'm done. You know, once we start doing Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy, I'm out.
But you like Soulja Boy.
Oh, I like Soulja Boy for his ridiculous antics and stories and dumb shit. Yo, remember what, like in like 20, I don't know what it was, like 2009, he bought or he had made a custom Lamborghini Gallardo black diamond chain. So it was a model car of a Lamborghini Gallardo encrusted in black diamonds, and then it was remote controlled. So he had a remote control for it. He could leave his chain and he could wheel around. Yeah. So that's, yeah. Anybody that does that, they're entertaining. I don't care. I don't listen to his music. Yeah. So anyway, back to you, Doyle. Yeah, we're going to do something where we got to hook you up, man. I like your Star Fox shirt. Why don't you get a nice pair of jeans that fit you correctly? And, you know, look like a decent human being. Instead of, that you just
we got
came
strikes
off the bench. What was that?
We got thunder and lightning.
I see it. I see it in the distance. I hear it. The winds are howling.
So what do we do if it just rains?
Then we let it rain.
Well, we call it on account of rain, right?
Well, we don't call it. We play through the rain here.
Yeah. Ambient sounds?
I think God hears me talking shit. I'm going to not, we're going to get struck by lightning. I got a lot of electrical equipment. This could be a Fire Marshal Bill situation.
Oh, God. Well, one of the bad things that happened was the Miami building.
Yeah, okay. Tragic. I don't understand.
That happened while we took the break.
Okay, what happened?
It was...
this is your hometown of Miami, by the way.
Apartment that probably the infrastructure...
Okay, so you're telling me that randomly, like just like this building is chilling, or was it under construction?
It was an old building.
It was old?
And it's next to the beach.
And but this was completely unexpected? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's had some problems.
But what I'm saying is, how many people passed away in that? Do we know?
Like 130.
Holy shit. So they were just chilling there like we're chilling right
sleeping.
Now. Oh, that's fucked, bro.
I mean, they found like 5 or 6 people, survivors, but that's it.
Yeah, it's terrible, bro. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, look, at that point, that's almost Final Destination shit. I mean, what do you do? You're just chilling at home. That could happen here, I guess. I mean, technically. That would suck. We wouldn't be able to put out the show, though.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be no one to edit the show. And they might find the SD card in the rubble. And then we'd be like the lost episode.
Damn.
There's shit like that from 9/11 that's sketchy. All these years later, I've seen footage. I go through my 9/11 thing every once in a while. Me and 9/11 have a big connection. You already know with the time thing. But yeah, that day it fucked me up. And every once in a while, I'll get back in my shit. And as time goes on and I research, I realize there's more footage. And there's like lost footage. And then there's people's footage that never got out from those days. They decided to upload it. The most disturbing one I saw was, and I don't know why we're getting serious today, but we are. Somebody that was filming like right after like the second plane hit, but before the first tower went down, and it was just right outside ground level, both towers on fire, and you just hear it's silence because most people evacuated mostly by then, and you just hear glass hitting the ground every like 8 or 10 seconds from the windows all the way up top, and you could hear fire, and then the building falls. And this is just a dude in the street with a handheld. Of course, it looked like the world ending, all the rush of the smoke, all that crazy shit. But the most disturbing part about it was right after, all you hear is like, like a fire alarm thing. And you know what that is? That's all the firemen that were crushed. They wear this special thing that's in their suit so that you can find them if that ever happens. And it happens only under a certain pressure. So all their alarms went off simultaneously. And all those guys were dead, unfortunately. God bless them, but they're all dead. And all you hear is, bang, 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 like millions of them. And it's just representing all the fucking firemen that died right then and there. Never mind the ones that went upstairs. And never mind the ones that still have I know people that still have lung issues from going in that building. Firemen and police. They have asbestos.
Even afterwards?
20 years later, they're fucked up. They can't breathe. Permanent damage. So anyway, super long tangent. We were talking about your shitty style, and then we're talking about 9/11. So apologize for that. But anyway, we are going to somehow, some way get you back in the game with the fashion. I'm here to help, Doyle. I'm here to help.
Let me get the Rolex.
You can't just wear a Rolex, Doyle. That doesn't automatically make you look good. Matter of fact, you'd just be even weirder if you wore a Rolex with your outfit today. It wouldn't make any sense.
And what is the answer?
Although neither does mine. I talk all this shit. I'm wearing I got this $2 shirt at the thrift, random Yankee hat, and I'm wearing jeans. Who the fuck cares?
It's Florida shit.
Yeah.
What does the Deion Sanders say?
If you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you do good. And that's how I justify everything in life. This makes me feel good, do it, and then I perform good to justify it. Anyway, next topic. Let's get to another topic. Today we're going a little fast and furious. Shout out Paul Walker and the car that sold for $550. We talked about it last time.
All right, so we got Herb Spind, favorite video game reference rap lyric.
Ooh, I know what yours is. When Disaster was a battle rapper, was battling, and he said something about put my arm out like Mega Man. And you just thought that was the greatest rap line ever. It was terrible. Not a huge fan of Disaster or any battle rapper that over enunciates their words and speaks extra loud and aggressive, but the bars behind it are shitty. And I could say that because I'm a lyricist, so fuck all of you.
But he says charge it up like Mega Man.
Yeah, something Mega Man. But he says it like 6 times. For me, remember Beanie Siegel once did a freestyle over a Mario beat. And it was like, and someone, it was a second level, but someone made a beat. I forget who it was. That's not really a reference, though. I'm trying to think of a lyric.
Well, we said Mike Jones, right? He says
No, that was
Slim Thug.
That was Slim Thug in Still Tippin' when GameCube Nintendo. 5% tint so you can't see up in my window. Not that great. And GameCube at the time was a brand new system. That's why they were saying that.
Yeah, PlayStation got a lot of love in rap game, right?
Yeah, always. I mean, look at Biggie, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Like people have been saying that. Ice Cube on that Super Nintendo. He said that. Trying to think of what other.
Nas with the robot, right? The famous.
There's
picture?
a famous photo of Nas in his room and Rob the Robot's chilling on the dresser. I thought it was supposed to be a tech, Nas. Tech on the dresser. I don't see a tech. Maybe Jay-Z was right. I saw Rob the Robot. Didn't see the Tech 9. I don't know. Now I'm thinking, and there's probably a million obvious ones that we're overlooking. Oh, there's a lot of like Street Fighter references. I know Raekwon, stomp you like Blanca. He says that, yeah, Street Fighter reference. I know that there's like underground rappers. There's a lot of Metal Gear shit. I think like Immortal Technique talks some shit about Metal Gear once or twice. He's into all that shit.
Well, we're at Tupac. He played with your boy, right? And the Juice.
No. Oh, if you don't put 2 quarters in this machine and get it popping. Yo, yeah.
That was a good scene.
First, what do you say? First, what do you say? 1, I'm going to whip that ass. For 2, if I lose, I'm going to whip that ass. Yeah. Yo, Tupac and Juice, I mean, what a great role. That part where the locker closes and his face is just there.
Yo, I sent you the Disney shit.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Yeah,
Oh,
I saw that. I saw that a
God.
bunch
Why
of
would they
times.
do
I don't
that?
know. And I saw that on Rory's page, by the way. So Maul.
You can make anything Disney, right?
So I posted the other night about Maul and Rory. They have their show, New Rory and Maul, spin-off of a Joe Budden podcast. Kind of not, because they kind of separated. So, but they took the drop. They made the show. They're great together. It's great chemistry. I've known Maul for a while. Don't really know Rory, but I made that post just in support. And then the reach that those guys have is incredible, bro. I posted that. They reposted on their page. Rory started following me. We talked for a second. Bro, the amount of people that have reached out to me on the strength of them is just unbelievable. And that's how social media is supposed to work. It's supposed to work networking like that, not this kind of weird shadow band bullshit where you just kind of only talking
algorithms, right?
Yeah, talking to the same 3 people. It was just refreshing because it hasn't happened in a while. And mostly because I don't reach out to other people like that, which I should because that's a part of networking. But they don't know, it just reminded me of their show, which is great. So shout out to Rory and Maul. The other thing is, speaking of on their kind of topic, I don't know what happened with Joe Budden's podcast. I think he took it off YouTube where they're only showing clips. And he has a deal with Facebook now. They did something with Facebook. He's doing some kind of live interview series with people, but I think he took his show down in full, which is weird.
See, that's what I'm saying, though. He's doing all the scumbag moves, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't like him.
No, you just don't like him, so you don't like him. You don't really know anything. Just like I don't know.
If I was the Migos, I would have jumped him that day.
At least he had the balls to like say that to him or whatever. The Migos, who the fuck cares?
Remember when your boy was it? Chill.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
was that?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Um,
I think that was Lil Uzi Vert.
okay, so I'm trying to think. Should we? All right, just give me another topic because I don't want to go too crazy on the shit I was just about to say because it's gonna lead to nowhere.
All right, so we got Mark, best T2 scenes.
The guy. Okay, the name is Mark.
Yeah.
You're a liar.
Mark with double M and 4 Ks.
Okay, you give the man his respect if he's gonna take the time to write in.
Eminem, or it could be Eminem Arc.
Yeah, just like people think my name is Retro Andre. For the 17th time, my name is Mike. My name on here is called Retro and Rare.
Who called you Retro Andre? I think somebody did, right?
A million people think my name is fucking Andre, bro. My name is not Andre. I do like Andre the Giant. I liked Andre the Giant in what movie, Doyle? What movie was Andre the Giant in? May have been more than one, but which is the one you know I'm talking about?
Addams Family?
No. The Princess Bride.
The Munsters?
No. You never saw The Princess Bride? Yeah, you did. That's with your boy Inconceivable, the little dude. And then the other dude that says, my name is Antonio Montoya. And he was looking for the guy that killed his father. And he said, you wouldn't happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand, would you? He was looking for the guy with the extra pinky because that was the guy who killed his father. How do you not know The Princess fucking Bride, bro? And the beginning of the movie, Ben Savage, you know, that's your boy from The Wonder Years. You know who that is, at least, right? Or am I going to get up, beat the shit out of you, come back and finish the show because you don't know who Ben Savage is? From The Wonder Years.
Randy Savage?
No, Randy Savage, brother. Yeah. We just watched that video of Randy Savage, by the way. His blood pressure quite high. His heart, I don't know what his heart rate is. At least 200 beats per minute.
But he had real beef with Hulk Hogan. I think something happened.
Yeah, because he was fucking with his wife. So you're talking to Elizabeth, man. I don't know. I sound like Cheech and Chong, and I don't even sound like... Anyway, you're getting me off topic here, Doyle. Okay? Ben Savage in the beginning of Princess Bride is in his room, and he's sick, and he's playing RBI baseball on NES or Atari, and I can't believe I don't remember. It's NES. And his grandfather comes in and tells him this story, and then that's where they go into the movie. How do you not know The Princess Bride, bro? That's your homework. Watch The Princess Bride. And this goes, you know, this is why I've ruined so many classic movies for you. Remember the rule when I first met you? And this is a rule for anyone that I know. If I mention a classic movie, for instance, the first one I ruined for you was Seven. Remember that? Oh, you never saw Seven? Cool. You know what your penalty is? Netflix. Seven, go to the last 3 minutes of the movie. What's in the box? I made you watch that. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? Brad Pitt's wilding out. Was there a head in the box? Who's that?
Kevin Spacey?
Yep, Kevin Spacey. And now you have to figure it out yourself. What was the other one I did that to you? Was it
Duel? It was Duel, right?
Duel? No, but that wasn't that bad. There was another one. Was it? I don't know. It was Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There was a few Goodfellas. No, Goodfellas. Was it Goodfellas?
Donnie Brasco?
Donnie Brasco. Oh, yeah, I fucked you on that. Just tell Donnie if it had to be anybody. I'm glad it was him. Yo, it was funny. My girl was watching Donnie Brasco, and she was like, you talk just like them. What is that about? Oh, by the way, she doesn't like the voice that I do of her. It's not accurate to her voice. So, whatever. That's my generic girl voice. It works for every occasion. And then we went to the thrift store the next day, and I said, the jacket. I found the Donnie Brasco jacket.
Oh.
Remember the red leather one? Got to get rid of the mustache. How do you know about the mustache? Yeah, anyway, okay. Once again, we're off topic. I don't know what happened. But give me another one.
Well, the original topic was Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Or a double M arc.
And what was his question? I'm sorry.
Best T2 scenes.
Okay, thank you. See, this is how bad it is today. I'm scatterbrained. I got a lot going on. Trust me. I stopped taking that alpha brain shit. You know what the problem was? I started taking it, and then I take it in conjunction with this ridiculous array of vitamins that I take, which I don't even know if I'm supposed to be taking these vitamins. I don't even know how any of that works. I just think, you know what? Vitamins better than not vitamins.
Limitless?
Down the hatch. Yeah. Yeah, Limitless is what I felt like I was on. I felt like I was on the pill. Like, you're about to say something, I already know what you're going to say. I just read your fucking thoughts. I've already reacted to it in my head before you said it. So, yeah. So it was like, yeah, it made me too crazy, so I stopped taking them. Anyway, back to your boy Mark. I didn't forget. Best scene in T2? I don't know, man. I like the beginning. I like whatever, Todd. She's not my mother, Todd. I like when they're in the mall, because the mall scene's cool and they're playing Afterburner. Yo, man, there's a cop looking for you. And that's the kid from Salute Your Shorts. We talk about it almost every podcast.
What about he gets the Predator gun?
Yeah, that's pretty dope too.
Or Warzone out here.
Or when they when the T-1000 and the nitrogen truck spills over and then he freezes. I like that. The ending is really sad. The first time I saw that as a kid, I was really sad. I know now why you cry. I felt really bad. But that was dope. That's a really good way of explaining how he understands emotions without having emotions. That was really dope.
Fate.
And then when he went down into the pit, he put the thumbs up. Bro, that got me as a kid. I felt terrible about that.
I mean, you like the Spanish guy in there, right?
Yeah, you jumpy Connor. Yeah, that guy. Enrique, estás aquí?
He brought the tequila out. And
Yeah. And the little kid was walking around, and then Terminator picks him up and just looks at him.
A little piglet.
Yeah. God, how could a movie be that old? I've seen it that many times, and I could still speak that passionately about it. It's incredible, bro. That movie really fucking, like, it's specifically that movie is like, I don't know why it's so influential in my life, but it is. That's why I have all that crazy Terminator shit, all that shit.
It's in 4K.
Is it? I didn't even know that.
You can even see the stunt double, too.
Yo, oh yeah, it doesn't even look like him at all. I need your, what is that?
When he's on the motorcycle.
Yeah. When he goes there. Because it doesn't, or there's another scene where they're doing like, taking the bullets out of him in the little warehouse. And like, there's a deleted scene, and it's also a really bad double of him. It doesn't even look like him. I need your glasses, your boots, and your motorcycle. Yeah. So, no. Anything else on Terminator 2 we should mention? The whole movie is great. It's top 5 favorite movies for me of all time. There's no doubt. No doubt. Sarah Connor. I didn't like all the other movies. I'm not a fan. Terminator 1, cool. 2 is cool. And then you start getting into 3, Fate of the World, Fate of whatever. I'm out.
What about now? You're still out?
Yeah, what is John Connor got 5 kids? Like, what's going on? I don't even know what's going on anymore. And Sarah Connor. No. Yeah. The No Fate scene is dope, where she carves No Fate into the thing. The Judgment Day scene where all the little kids get blown into oblivion with their skeletons roasted, and yeah. Speaking of movies, this week's movie review, presented by Geico, is
we got sponsors?
No.
I need the money.
Look at you perk up. Yeah, you want the money, bro. Yeah, you fucking yelling at me about money I'm not getting paid for the podcast.
Yeah, I'm paying for parking right now.
Bro. Doyle. You know what? Checks in the mail. I just got to talk to my guy. He's got to do a couple things. We got to clear it up, and then we'll get checks in the mail. Okay?
Drips and drabs?
Yeah. So, movie review is Ford vs. Ferrari. Finished watching it. Because you know what's funny? When it first came out.
What got it in 4K? Did you watch it in 4K?
Yeah, I did. I watched it on the Voodoo account. Yeah, thank you. What you don't know is, you know I'm a huge car guy. I know the whole story already. And I got to say, I mean, obviously, we got some big-time actors in there. We got Christian Bale. We got Matt Damon.
American Psycho, right?
Matt Damon as Carroll Shelby is so unbelievably accurate. I don't know how actors do that. Sometimes me and my girl, we talk about that. Like, we were talking about, like, Daniel Day-Lewis. We were talking about, like, big, like, we're talking about actors, like, method actors, like, motherfuckers. Christian Bale is one of them. How the fuck do they capture the mannerisms? Like, Matt Damon looks like a young Carroll Shelby. But he's not. He's Matt Damon. But even the way his eyes look, like, I guess it's makeup too, but it's still like you're taking somebody who's not that person and accurately depicting them as that person. It's so strange, bro. Now, Carroll Shelby has passed away. He passed away 4 years, 3 years, something like that. Well, not too long ago. I don't know if he got to see the movie.
His car is a classic, right?
Well, Shelby Cobra is over $1 million, and never mind if you had the original GT40 that they used to beat Ferrari. You're talking about 30, 40 mil easily. That's Jay Leno's garage type of shit. Even Jay Leno doesn't have that car. But, I mean, what an incredible movie. And you know what? Once again, Christian Bale. Yeah, that's fucking American Psycho, bro. Like, that's Patrick Bateman. No, it's also fucking what was the name of the
Ken
movie?
Miles.
Ken Miles. Yeah, was a super famous driver. But like even to watch like the way that the car industry was back then, that's how the shit was, man. They were just ruthless about certain things, but at one point, man, Ford they were mad at Ferrari. They had such a beef because they wanted to buy the company, and Ferrari talked mad shit about them, and so that was a big deal to beat Ferrari in Le Mans back in the day. That was huge. Now, the car industry not like that as much anymore. I don't like it. So many car companies have purchased each other and they're in bed with each other and they use parts. There's no more competition like that. Sad. And the racing, see, back in the day, you used to race and you only used to produce street cars, like Ferrari made street cars that you can buy just to pay for the racing. That's the only reason they were doing it. That's why it was a baby factory. They didn't care about the rich guy that wanted to buy the Ferrari. They care about using his money to pay for the race cars. And Italy and the motherfuckers, they're super passionate about
What Ferrari were they using? Or is it GT?
I think it was called the P45 at the time. That's also an incredible car. Beautiful car.
Oh, we got rains.
Your weather report was correct. We got mid-show rain here. Changes up the vibe a little bit. I kind of like it. Tuesday afternoon rainstorm.
He had to... Well, Shelby, I think, had to drive in Le Mans.
In the rain.
right?
The rain is scary, bro. Those cars, bro, they're going 220, doing 220 miles an hour. There's no anti-lock brakes. There's no disc brake, like shit that we have now, like really good computers to keep you on the road. Nah. And these motherfuckers are driving 8 hours at a time sometimes because it's a 24-hour race. And those cars, you know how loud the inside of that car is? There's no insulation. There's a giant V8 just screaming, and you're like, yeah, it's crazy. A lot of people, that's why road racing back in the day, so many people died. And people in the crowds died like a motherfucker. Speaking of which, what happened with the bicycle race? Did you see that guy? I don't know if, what is it? What is Lance Armstrong always raced in? What the French thing, whatever it is.
Oh, the Tour de France.
Tour de France. Apparently a dude that was in the crowd on the sidewalk fucking accidentally got too close and clipped one of the bike riders, and then like all of them fell. And it was like a giant fuck up, and he's responsible for it. And I guess he just feels bad. I just saw it on a like random Instagram video or some shit.
I would ban him for life.
I would be happy if I was the guy in the very front of that and I got away with that. I would just ride away like fucking Dorothy and fucking Wizard of... I would just ride away, bro. Take me away. I like to win on technicalities like that. That'd be dope. But anyway, I'm not a Tour de France guy, although I respect that that's the most cheated sport in the world. So everyone was mad at Lance Armstrong because they go level 50 with the cheating. It's not like they just take steroids and they get strong. They do blood doping. So like they take their blood out, they put it in the fridge, and then they infuse it with like other shit that makes your blood like crazy, and then they put it back in you, and then you're like fucking super crazy endurance-wise when you race. But what's cool, well not cool, but what the thing is Lance Armstrong cheated, but here's the thing. Everybody else was cheating. So he was the best of those, which is crazy. And he did it with one nut. I think he had one of his nuts was taken out because he had cancer. Not really funny, but a fact.
And then they're going nuts?
Going nut. Because you can't go nuts. Nuts are plural. But hey, you know what? You can live with one nut. I don't think it would be fun. I don't know how it affects your sex game. I don't really know how that works. I'm assuming it would. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm just going to pray I got both of mine functional full life as long as it can go.
I mean, Lance Armstrong's probably healthier than you.
I'm pretty fucking healthy, obviously, Doyle. I mean, you don't get a physique like this. I need this. Oh, by the way, thank you for reminding me. You know what today is? I committed the girlfriend to this. Notice I didn't say asked her. We're both going hardcore working out because now I'm back. I'm mad at myself. You know what? I always get mad at myself. Before I moved, I was in workout mode. And I was feeling good, and I had my little resistance band and all that shit. I was doing really good. Just some calisthenics and some light weights. That's all you need. And then I got off of it. And I've been here for like 90 days, and I hate that because you know why? I thought to myself, imagine I just worked out 30 minutes a day for the last 90 days, what I would look like and feel like. So what we're doing is we're going to Target after this, just like every episode that we do. We're going for a Target run, and I'm buying some kettlebells and some dumbbells, and I'm going to sit my dumb ass right in front of this goddamn window every single morning, and I'm going to work out. And the girlfriend's going to do the same thing. And we're going to be workout partners together because we got to do it. It's important because it's Deion Sanders shit. You look good, you feel good, you perform good. Or whatever the fuck he says. It's true. Yeah. Because I lost all that weight, but I also lost a lot of muscle and shit like that too. So, and now that I eat like a squirrel, it's good to work out. Now, on the other hand, I do pay a decent premium to live in this building, and there is a world-class gym on the 7th floor that...
Amenities?
Amenities, your favorite word. I knew you were going to bring it up. I don't use the amenities. I don't know. I just kind of feel like, wouldn't it be better to just work out right here? I could even work out on my balcony. Do some weight-lift. I could do some Richard Simmons. Let's go. And just start doing the fucking whatever. I don't know. I'll put on like a VHS tape of Richard Simmons. Now, do you remember Richard Simmons? The guy with the really short shorts in the 80s. He had the tank top on. He had the
workout
he had the fro right there. We go.
He's in Space Jam.
Yes, he was. He was in Space Jam along with Bill Murray. I love Bill Murray. Me and the girl were talking about Bill Murray last night. I don't know what movie she was watching where she said he made a cameo in. My memory's fucked. But Bill Murray, I forget, but then we started talking about Kingpin. I mean, Bill Murray's been in so many good fucking movies. And the way he makes his cameos are the best. You know, I like Bill Murray because like he showed up to like that random person's wedding that one time and he was in the background of all their wedding pictures. And they were mad at first and then they're like, it's fucking Bill Murray. So it's now their wedding pictures are famous forever. Yeah. Favorite Bill Murray movie that he's featured in? What are you going to say, Space Jam? Zombieland?
No, Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. And he was in that one. He wasn't even just featured. He was a major part. Okay, next topic. I'm enjoying the rain.
I know, we got tropical storm, remnants of Danny. All right, so we got Slim Rabbit, like to see the new analog vintage DJ stuff you picked up recently.
Oh, we were going to put that there.
Should I get it?
No, because it's really heavy, and if you drop it, I don't want to self-incriminate myself on the microphone here, so I'm not going to say what I was going to do, but I'd be upset if you dropped that. But I am excited. I guess I'll tell the people that I did the scumbag move at Goodwill for that. I might as well tell them, right? I mean, fuck it. Who cares?
You try to justify it to me.
I know. So that is a teak, T-E-A-C. I pronounce it teak. I'm pretty sure it's teak. I've been saying it that way my whole life. High-end audio equipment, vintage tape deck, late 70s, early 80s maybe, I'm pretty sure. Back when they made shit. Heavy, hardcore, metal, no plastic. There's some plastic on it, but for the most part, very high quality. It works perfectly. When I found it, it would look like shit. It was super dusty, and it had a price tag of $19.99 on the side. Wasn't really feeling that. So, like a crackhead in the middle of Goodwill, I scratched off the side of it, and then I conveniently walked to the back of the store and said, I kick open the back doors where they're all working back there. I'm like, hey!
Kick in the back door.
Yeah. There's no price tag on this. The young lady grabs it from me. She comes back, $7.99. I'll take it.
Wait, why did you have to go to the back? I thought you had to go to checkout.
No, if you go to checkout, they tell you go to the back. I learned my lesson the last time with the young lady who gave me a sassy attitude about it. So I learned my lesson. So instead of me going up front, I'll go to the back first, and then we'll go up front.
She chopped it the ways, though.
It's okay. The bottom line is I took it home. I cleaned it up. It works perfectly. Bro, the beautiful thing is I love the vintage shit that lights up. So it's got the little meters for the EQ. It's got that yellow glowing light, the old school light. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. I mean, even if it wasn't functional, I just enjoy the aesthetic of it. That's why I bought the Iowa sound system and the Sony one, because the Iowa one I had as a kid, and I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? And also the teak one, the tape deck I was just speaking of, this guy came over to me when I put it in my cart. He was an older gentleman. He had like a U.S. Marines hat on. He was like, that's a good one. You could tell he really wanted it. He was like, he was trying to shark it, but I got it before him. And he was going off about it for a while and telling me about other vintage audio equipment he has. He's like, I'm a collector. I've been collecting vintage audio. And he was going off and off and off. He probably wanted me to be like, oh, I didn't know you're that into it. Take it. He's talking to the wrong guy, obviously. I've taken things out of old women's hands, specifically the Spider-Man. That older woman, she was kind of upset. But I got to it first, Grandma, so chill the fuck out.
Wait, I don't get it. What'd you do?
That Spider-Man, that giant Spider-Man, which is a hand... Remember what we found out about it?
You took it out of a woman's hand?
At the time, I didn't know what it was, but it ended up being a super rare hand painted by a famous artist in Brazil, a proof before they went to Mattel or whatever to make that. So it's like a prototype one-off. And remember we looked at it and you could see that it's hand painted and shit. It was in the bins. You know, they put out the bins in the middle of Goodwill, and then it's really for the employees to put out, but the customers go through it. We're going through it, and she went to like move it, and I just saw the Spider-Man's leg. It's a big figure. I mean, that thing is like 20-something inches tall. And I grabbed it, and she was like, oh, I was going to take it. I'm like, oh, sorry. And then I just walked away. And she said something in Spanish about for her grandson, and I was just like, I just walked away. And I'm glad I got it. I don't feel bad. That little old lady.
Intercepted?
Yeah, I intercepted it. I did fucking, you know what I mean? Old school Dallas Cowboys interception versus the Niners mid-90s games. Yeah, classic rival shit. I got it. I ran it back for a touchdown. Deion Sanders.
Well, I was watching the Patriots versus Seahawks.
When they fucked up the... Yeah. Well...
The worst call in history.
Yeah. And guess what? I think Brady ended up okay. He would have had 8 rings.
No, that was the Seahawks. They threw Russell Wilson.
Oh, no, yeah. They were going to win the Patriots one. I'm sorry. I had it
I
backwards.
think.
Yeah. That was a bad call. Fuck Pete Carroll. And Russell Wilson. Fuck him, too. No, I like Russell Wilson. And he's married to Sierra. How bad? I mean, that guy's life's pretty good. I like Sierra. I like her music. Her music. That's all I like her for. She's obviously not a good-looking woman. Obviously. She needs to get her shit together. Honestly. Do your hair, work out a little, Sierra. You're looking pretty average to me.
So that was a tape deck that you got from the guy?
Yeah, no, the guy just came up to me and he was like, he was trying to, sweet talk me out of it. I wasn't going to let him go. I couldn't let it go. I had to keep it. What do you mean?
But it was dirty as fuck.
It was really nasty, but you know me, bro. I love that. I get off on that. That's my thing. I'm the weirdo. I like to get dirty, nasty shit, especially electronics, and go home, use vinegar, rubbing alcohol, Windex, whatever I use on my shit. I'm sure everyone has their own little cleaning remedies. Don't tell me that you can't use certain solvents on things. Remember we went through that whole phase where everyone was yelling at me that they don't like the way that I clean I'm like, bitch, my shit is super clean all the time. No issues. All functional. What are you talking about? I put people on to cleaning shit.
What would they say?
I put people on to using WD-40 on their vinyl records.
Oh.
Remember when I went to, what the fuck you talking about, bro? You know, oh yeah? Okay. Well, I got that from my pops when I was a little kid. You take a little bit of WD-40, spritz it, and then just rub your vinyl down in the way of the grooves. And what will happen is when you run your needle then over it and let the record run in full, you'll notice your needle had picked up all the extra lint because of the WD-40. Clean off the needle, the record is mint. Also has a slight little shine to it. Might be a little oily if you overdid it, but if you didn't overdo it, it's perfect. It's about finesse, Doyle. It's about finesse. All right, give me another topic. What we got? I know we got more.
All right, so we got September 28th. What do you think about Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3?
I love Silent Hill. One of my favorite horror franchises of all time. I noticed that the pricing on that franchise has continued to go up, which is crazy. I would say that the first one, the OG, is always my favorite. A lot of times, even if the OG is not technically the better game, nostalgia overrides it. I love it. Silent Hill 3, I think Silent Hill 4 I like as well. Silent Hill 4 is called The Room, if I'm not mistaken. Very awesome cover. It's got all the hands and the chains, and it looks really dope. But I would say Silent Hill 1 is my favorite of all of them. I don't remember in 3 what happens in 3. I remember 2, but 3 I don't know. And 4 I played. 4, The Room is cool. But I have them all. I love them. Silent Hill's awesome. Great game, great franchise. Aren't they making a new Silent Hill?
Yeah.
Are they doing a remake or are they doing a new game?
I think they're making a new game.
Oh, okay. I'm down for that too. Is there any other new games that are dropping soon that we need to know about?
Well, this guy, there was another guy that had a topic. Goody Nicks. Remastered remakes of Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah.
It's a kid.
Yeah, I'm not really into that. I don't care about the newer games that they make like another, like we talked about that a while ago, but Streets of Rage 4, you can keep that. I'm cool. I don't need the new Turtles game. Any of that stuff. Because all you're doing now is you're just using the old school ways and you're implementing a new story and all this bullshit. It's not the same as the 90s shit. It's different. I'm just not into it. It's not my thing. I don't know. A lot of people think I'm into that. I'm not into it. I don't really care. So, yeah. You can re-release them on the classics, the original systems. Like you want to do like a PlayStation 2 classic and put games on there. But don't give me a remake of some game from Sega Genesis and digitally downloaded. I don't. Nah. Shane. Give me another topic. I need a good one. Give me a good topic, dog.
All right, so we got Full Dougie 24. What do you think about Disc Rot? You have a lot of disc-based games.
No. I have no disc rot. I don't know what disc rot is. Everyone talks about disc rot. I've never had a disc that I put in and go, oh, this doesn't work because there's holes in it from deterioration. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying I've never experienced it. I'm super OCD. I keep my shit as clean as possible. I keep it in room temperature controlled environments. No pets, as Doyle likes to say. He likes when he reads eBay, when people describe their items and it says pet-free home. Doyle likes that because he thinks then, ooh, it must be good and clean.
Well, this one came with cat hair.
Yeah, that had definitely had some hair on it.
Well, this guy didn't say smoke-free or pet-free, so.
But it's a brand new shirt. I mean, $100 for that shirt is not bad. I would say you could flip that shirt for at least $50 more if you really wanted to. Maybe we'll put it up for auction, see how high it goes.
You're doing a claim sale page soon, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know if we're going to do it on the claim sale page or I'm just going to do it on my page. But yeah, I got some stuff for sale coming up. I got to purge a little bit. It's bad. Once again, bathroom still filled with totes. And I'm starting to get to a point now where I don't see any way out of it. Like I'm just, every day I wake up and I'm like, fuck. And because it's the guest bathroom, I don't go in it. I don't think about it. I have my own bathroom in my bedroom but I go in there and I'm like, fuck. Furniture in the game room. Still never heard back from the furniture store. Left me hanging. Need Gigantor. Mira, come through. Need you, bro. Need you to hang up that last piece so we can put all the figures and shit up there, bro. And then I have to sell all the other figures. Get them the fuck out of here. And then, speaking of selling stuff and business, we're going to bring in my financial advisor, my accountant, my business guy. His name is Ricky, and we're going to have Ricky on the podcast about 2 weeks from now, maybe, something like that. And we're going to just talk about business, people starting a business, what they need to look out for, maybe some taxes, maybe you just started an LLC. Because a lot of aspiring people that have their own business, selling stuff, whatever, they always ask me questions like, I don't know. That's why I have Ricky. That's the best way to do it. Find a person who's an expert in that field, go with them, obviously make the right decisions and be you, but you got to trust the experts. You know what I mean? You don't go to a fucking mechanic, tell him to change your transmission, then tell him how to do it. You let him do it because he knows what he's doing. I do that with my boy Ricky. He's been in finance for a while. He knows what he's doing. He's also into sneakers and some other things, so we'll have a good conversation. Because we're going to start bringing people in for interviews. And I got a couple people that people will know that are lined up, but I also have people that people don't know because I think they're interesting. That's the way to do it. So we're going to implement that soon. Got to get some more equipment in here. I don't know how we're going to. Yeah. All right. Another topic. Let's go. We got a couple more.
All right. So we got I'm Hitman. Since you're pretty much into OG collecting, how did people react when you first started?
My collection. I mean, you know what it is? It built up. I mean, it built up over time, so it wasn't that crazy until the last 8 to 10 years is when it went from you got a lot of stuff to what the fuck's going on. But I mean, if you're into this shit, most people react I remember this or I used to have that. Not many people, unless they're into collecting, can really relate to having that much shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Collecting for me is just something that I'm if I see something and it hits me the right way, I gotta have it, bro. I gotta have it. I mean, depending on what it is, obviously, but especially within the vintage world, if there's something old school that's a relic of the past in good condition that makes sense, is from my childhood, I gotta have it. And then people react to it. You know, a lot of us had so many of these things. The reason why a shirt like that Star Fox shirt is worth that much money or even more is because we all remember it. We all relate to it, or people that are our age do. You know what I mean? So. And that's what's fun about collecting is you find shit like that. You find like-minded people that respect it. Other than some people just be like, what the fuck is that? And why is it $100+ shirt? You know? Like the shirt you're wearing right now, Star Fox shirt, right? Fucking, that's like a $15 shirt because it's made brand new. But that shirt, because it's old, is quadruple the price. The market is unpredictable at best.
And it's single stitch, though.
Single stitch, yes. Yes. Which is really important, Doyle. Now, it could be single stitch and not be old. There's a lot of things going on with that. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to do your research. You got to know what the fuck you're looking at. But, all right, give me another topic.
All right, we're still going on?
Yeah, maybe
We're overtime right now.
No, we're not overtime. We got another couple topics.
All right, so we got Retro Rescuers.
Okay. Those are our good people from Australia.
Hey.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
From down under?
From down under. The land down under.
I remember in The Irishman, he's like, get him 2 tickets to Australia.
Yo, you know how long that flight is, bro? It's like 17-hour flight. My girl was just telling me about the flight. She had to fly from Florida to New York and then New York to Milan, Italy. It's just like a 9-hour situation with like layovers. And I'm like, bro, you're bugging the fuck out. And then she just stays there for like 4 days. I'm coming home. Okay. But it was work related. It was our old business with the wedding dress stuff, all that crazy shit. I don't know. It's great though. It's what she does and she's great at it and she had fun and it's cool. But like, I don't know. I just think about going that far of a distance, you would stay a lot longer.
You could have went to the Ferrari dealership.
That's what she said. But I said, listen, if we're going to do that, I would go on vacation for that. I don't want to be under the constraints of going halfway around the world and then you have an itinerary for your business and I can't do certain things. And so I'm like, we'll go on vacation if we want to go on vacation, but I'm not going to just go to Italy for 4 days. I found my proper documentation so I can get my passport because I need that. Although I don't have a passport. I haven't had a passport since I'm like 13. I went to Bahamas, so that's out of the country, right? Or is it not considered out of the country?
Yeah, we got Retro Rescuers.
I'm sorry, my ADD is taking over today. Retro Rescuers, I apologize, bro. Go ahead and give me the topic.
All right, so we got PAL exclusive games you wish you had grown up.
PAL exclusive? I don't know. I all I know about PAL games, because I don't know of any exclusive ones that I didn't have, but like little things like the cover art. We were talking about like Zombies Ate My Neighbors on SNES. The cover art on the PAL one is way better than ours. And PAL, for people that don't know, is the region of which the games were, I guess, coded in for video games. Even now, I mean, games are region coded for the most part, aren't they? There's PS5, yeah. But do you know any PAL games that are like we didn't get over here? Like in a whole actual game. See, I mean, like it could be a different name of a game, but it's still the same game. Because I don't collect imports. Everything I do is nostalgia based, so it's NTSC only.
Oh, Mega Man Wily Wars.
That wasn't a PAL game. That was through Sega Channel, as far as I knew. The only way to get that was through the Sega Channel, I thought, which was an internet connection. Speaking of which, the game store actually has that X-band modem sealed in box, which is kind of cool. They have it's like $100 though. It's a cool accessory for Sega though, and that's where the X-band modem lets you connect to the Sega Channel. In turn, you were able to. I don't know if the Sega Channel was a monthly subscription fee, and then you got access to a couple of games. One of which was the Wily Wars, which was the Mega Man game. I don't know, unless I'm wrong and it was a PAL exclusive game. I thought it was never released. I know Limited Run is re-releasing that right now, the Wily Wars. So, but. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know any PAL games that you fucked with that are not available here? Because I don't.
No.
Yeah, I can't think of any because I wasn't into them, so I don't know.
Oh, there's a lot of Marvel vs. Street Fighters in different ones.
Is there? That we didn't get here? I know on Sega Saturn there was. Yeah, but that, to me, that's not the same thing, though.
Like Marvel vs. Street Fighter, I think, is on Sega Saturn.
Right, but it's the Japanese one
on
or whatever.
Sega Saturn.
Yeah, but it's the same game. I'm talking about a full game. Some random Mickey Mouse game that never existed in America. Marvel vs. Capcom exists, or Marvel vs. Street Fighter exists on other systems, just not Saturn. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I'm sorry, man. I respect Retro Rescuers. They're a very cute and fun couple that go around to thrift stores in the land down under and look for cool shit. And they have the same passion that we have here in the States, and it's cool to see.
So you're not collecting PAL versions?
No, I don't have any import stuff. The only import stuff I have is the Panasonic Q.
What about the box art, though? The box art is usually better.
Yeah, but I don't care about the box art. How many boxes do I really collect, Doyle? I'm not a box guy, especially with cartridge-based games. I'm not a box guy. I don't care about the box. All right, give me one more topic, and then we get out of here. One more topic.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. Let's see. Vintage Anime Addict. Thoughts on adaptations of comic books to movies, favorites, and fails.
Well, I go back and forth with this all the time. I like true to comic. You know what I mean? Like, Venom, right? Like in the movie, Venom is not really what Venom is supposed to be.
No,
Not even Eddie Brock is not even the correct hair.
you're just hating on Tom Hardy.
No, I'm not hating on Tom Hardy. Why don't they just dye the man's hair blonde like so he looks like in the comic book? Why are all fucking comic book movies not the fucking comic book? I know the answer to it is that it goes into an office of executives and they don't care about staying true to the comic. They care about putting asses in seats to see the movie. So now we're losing the beauty of the art and making it Hollywood, and it's diluting the story. Don't like it. It's not accurate. If you're not going to make it what the comic book is, then call it something different. Your fucking stupid Spider-Man movies that you like, none of those are goddamn accurate to the movie.
Yeah, Mary Jane.
Yeah, none of that shit is accurate, bro. So now, and then we're going to talk about now Carnage is coming out. Venom 2 with Carnage was, I trust Woody Harrelson with my life. Okay? It's my boy, Natural Born Killers, Mickey and Mallory. It's 50 pounds of beef. Okay? I love Woody fucking Harrelson. Okay? So, and the fact that he's going to be my boy Carnage, Cletus, what's up, bro? I mean, I'm excited about it. Now, I think they're going to tail back Carnage. They're going to make him a nasty fuck. They're not going to make him what I know Carnage to be. The super psychopathic, absolute killer, murderer, fucked up person. They should bring that to the screen in all his glory.
It's for the baby kids, though.
The baby kids need to learn. They need to learn what's really going on with good old Cletus. Okay? Cletus not a nice man, especially when the little symbiote situation gets on him. You know what I'm talking about? He gets a little red there. We'll see, though. I don't know. When does that movie come out? Fucking 2027? I'm tired of it. Yeah. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know. I mean, some of the Avengers movies, they're not really comic book based. I mean, they are, but they're not. I'm trying to think is there any other movies like Punisher movie, comic book, not quite the same.
I mean, the Black Panther was better. You know?
Yeah, it was pretty good because it was a good movie. Like, Marvel's good at making a cinematic film, but as far as staying true to the comic, which is what the real nerds want, I guess it wouldn't be as good on screen as it is in a comic. Reading things allow you to use your imagination more. Even though a comic is like a physical illustration, when you're reading a comic book and you're reading the bubbles and stuff like that, your mind makes up the stuff in between. So it's always going to be more exciting than what you see on a screen because that's somebody else's vision. So it's different. I don't know.
What about Punisher? Was that a fail?
Yeah, yes and no.
Some people liked it. Ambience?
Yeah, I see that. Something happened with the fireman? What happened? Lightning struck? Something caught ablaze? Anyway, it's a perfect exit for us to get out of here because cops are coming. We don't know. Someone's going to kick in the door. Feds got us. Is there anything you'd like to tell people at the end of the show here, Doyle?
Well, we get the Pokemon cards, right? We're not doing that?
Ooh. End of the show.
I forget.
End of the show. I forgot. Shining Fates. Now, is this going to be any easier to open than last week, or do I have to give it to you again?
Oh, God.
I just feel like I'm going to damage your cards, man. I don't want to fuck them up, man.
It could be a $300.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't. Here. All right, do it again. I just feel. I don't know why. I feel
throwing it is
if
bad too, though.
If they were mine, I would just savage it and rip it open.
Oh, God.
See, they're hard. I just don't want to fuck it up.
All right, here we go.
All right. Give it to me over here. You don't have to do the trick. Don't worry about the trick.
Why not?
No, don't do the trick.
I got the trick.
I don't like the trick.
Why not?
Because it cheats everything.
What are you talking about?
If the hollow is the second one, it's the second one.
You can't do it like that. Here we go.
I don't fucking like this bullshit. Give me this shit. All right, here we go again. We're back again to tell you knuckleheads that this is all a scam and nobody cares. Now, I don't know anything about Pokemon. You just keep bringing me these cards and we just keep opening them and we're showing the people that it's a scam. Even though last week we got something good, it's a scam,
Yeah,
kids.
we're already in the profits.
Okay, you ready? You tell me if there's anything good here. Because I don't know.
Fizzles? All right.
Okay, I don't know anything about anything.
A trainer card? Okay.
Yeah. You hear all the money going? Yeah, the money's going down the toilet,
Fizzles?
Doyle. Yep.
Yenma?
I'm rooting for us to lose here so I
Trapinch?
can prove my point.
Shinx? All right, Shinx is a good.
You think
one.
people are watching this deep in the show just to
Rowlet?
see what
Yeah.
we get? You ready?
All right, reverse trainer. Oh, wait. Go ahead.
Okay.
What do we got? Oh, Morpeak. It's not.
That's it.
It's not bad. Another one.
Pikachu Spark. Great. I don't give a fuck. We're going to end the show on that.
That's it.
And next week we have one more pack to open.
We're actually on a roll.
Okay. So we're in the profit about $25. Wonderful. We're going to get Uber Eats with that money. Or we'll go to Target after this and I'll let you pick something out. Maybe Yoshi egg some M&Ms today. Daddy's feeling lucky today, okay? Okay. So anyway, we're going to end the show. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the people before we get out of here, Doyle?
We're good.
Okay. Well, listen, make sure you follow the show's page at Retro and Rare
share the
Podcast. Share the show. If you enjoy the show, share the show. Still working on some merch, and we're working on the sale page or the sale I'm going to be having with stuff, so keep a lookout for that. Until next time, peace.